Hey, this is Lynette Bledsoe coming to you live from my home office here in San Antonio, Texas. And I wanted to share a couple things with you guys. I actually have 10 ways to help let social media work for you. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there. So if you haven't really used social media for your business, I'm going to share 10 different tips with you. So make sure you get a pen and paper for this one. Feel free to give yourself a shout out. I don't mind shouting you out while I'm doing the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, ever hop on social media and just say to yourself, where the heck do I start? Where do I even begin? How do I even use this for your business, right? Thankfully, I have the 10 ways that you're going to do that today. So I know right now, and I wrote them down so I don't go get tongue-tied. I was reading an article the other day where a woman who just had a newborn son, and she was so grateful for social media for her because she just had a baby and she didn't have to travel all around with her newborn son. So social media can definitely change. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when Facebook first came out, to me, it was just for college students trying to connect with each other on social media and didn't really get Facebook at all. But social media and Facebook or whatever you're using, social media can huge. It can be between the business of working a 9-to-5 job, or just touch it. You know, you connect with so many people on social media. So how can you in turn use that to build your business if you have a home business, right? Like I told you guys, if you're hopping on here, feel free to give yourself a shout out. Feel free to tag your teammates because I'm going to share with you 10 different ways that you can use social media right now and not be afraid. I know when we're dealing with either coaching clients or we're dealing with teammates who just feel like they're overwhelmed when they're using Facebook or when they're using Twitter, it seems like it's like so much. But to be honest, it's social media for your business can be the difference between having to go out to make deliveries, let's say, or having to go out to train teammates. You can actually use social media to train your business or to train your customers to go right online and attract folks to either buy or join your business. So for me, it's been huge. I mean, huge for me. Because I remember when we hit the first level in a network marketing company, that was not really using social media. We were using social media, but not to the extent where we're using it right now. We used to be out there in the field training teammates for 14-hour days between traveling, lugging stuff around. I mean, if you ever did that, it was 14-hour days. So our home business wasn't the freedom that we were working hard for. It was actually, it was actually a pain in the butt, to be honest, because we were out there training teammates, helping them do the business because the business was more so offline. So in a sense, we were taking time away from our kids when we worked hard so many years trying to get to that point where we can like step away. So if you're not using social media, thanks for the like. If you're not using social media, I mean, it can be the difference between now with the kids going back to school. How do you juggle your job? How do you juggle the kids' homework? How do you juggle it all? So it can be the difference between all of that hours. You know, nobody joins a business to get a second job. If you agree, say one. Nobody gets a home business to get a second job. You're here to build a business so that you can have independence from your job. You can quit your job. If maybe you don't want to quit your job, maybe you love your job and that's awesome. Maybe you want to just get that income so your family can maybe have the holiday and go to spend Christmas in another country, in another city, so that you can do that. You just need that income for it. So if you're not using social media, get ready because I'm going to share with you guys 10 ways to make social media work for you. And again, this is coming from someone who all we teach our team, all we teach our coaching clients is to use social media for their business. So it totally works. I mean, we've been doing this forever now, seems like. So like I said, feel free to share the video, tag your teammates on this one because I'm going to share with you 10. So number one, this one might be funny and obvious, but I've seen people make the mistake on this one. Do not drink water, Do not drink alcohol and post or tweet anything. I know that that one may be obvious, but you can say something really stupid and just totally turn off people. So don't drink and post or tweet on social media if you're looking to build a business, because like I said, that one it could be obvious, but you can totally turn people off if you say something stupid. So that was number one. So don't drink or post if you're looking to attract customers or build a business. So number two, and this is for the ones who are bold, don't say something online if you're not willing to say it in front of a person, face to face. I've seen a lot of people say stupid stuff to other people that they wouldn't dare say to them in person. That's another thing. Don't go crazy with that stuff. If you are bold and you have the nerve to say stuff to people face to face, then go ahead and do what you got to do. But don't say it on social media if you're not willing to say it to that person face to face. So maybe someone tells you, oh, your business is junk, and what are you doing, homeschooling or whatever. Don't get into debate with people if they don't agree with you. Cool. If you don't agree with them, that's cool too. Just keep it moving, keep going, because by fighting with people on social media, that's not going to attract anyone to your business at all. And exactly, laddie, it's like online bullying. So it doesn't make sense. You're wasting your time, especially if you're trying to attract people to you. So number three, less is more. So I know that I shared this tip the other day about doing less posts on Facebook. My husband is totally opposite. He doesn't follow that whole Facebook algorithm. But if you can keep your posts, if you're looking to attract folks and not detract folks, you can keep your posts to about 3 posts minimum per day. Because Facebook is kind of crazy, and they will show less of your stuff to less people if you overwhelm it. But if you're like my husband, who doesn't care, then you do what you got to do. But if you care about folks seeing your posts, then keep it to 3 posts a day if possible. Number 4, you're never going to change the mind of others, so keep rants like politics, race, religion out of your space. Again, if you're looking to attract people to you, if you don't care, if you're not using social media for that purpose, then ran away. But if you're looking to attract new customers and new potential business partners, coaching clients, whatever the case is, then you may want to refrain from posting something that more than likely people are going to disagree. Whether you're right or wrong, people are going to disagree with you. So if you're looking to attract folks, not detract them, you want to keep those kind of posts away from your page. Then silence is, and we kind of covered this before, but number 5 is silence is the best way to respond to online bullies. I remember not a few years back, but probably I think it was 2015, my husband and I had, well, we didn't have it, there was an entire group of online bullies just yapping away about us and how we build our business online. Our silence was the best bully because the company found out and they did what they had to do with that whole situation. But what if I would have took energy away from my business just to respond to all the craziness that was happening? It was like happening on a whole weekend. What if I wasted my time and energy trying to respond and make light of what was happening? I would have lost focus on what I was trying to do. So silence will be your best way to revenge, because at the end of the day, it always, karma, that sucker always comes back, right? So number 6, remember, life is more, if you're on Twitter, life is more than 140 characters, not calories. Maybe I'm hungry. Your life is more important than 140 characters on Twitter. So express yourself, live. I think a lot of people live for how, especially in the weekends, you see all your friends and family, or your friends on Facebook, they're all vacationing, traveling, shopping, and some people live off of others. Then if you have to, maybe turn Facebook off or turn your social media off and go spend time, put your phone away and spend time with your friends, your family, and enjoy life. Don't live through what's happening on social media. That's another distraction that some people can get. So number 7, keep in mind that the more perfect a person looks online, it's probably not that perfect of what it looks like. So if you've ever heard the term, some people post on Instagram. Instagram is more of it's a little bit of videos, but it's more so of images. And I remember some celebrity a while back, if you ever heard the story, some celebrity a few months back, they kind of got caught using like a fake photo of a private jet that they were on. Remember, that stuff is half the time, nobody cares. But a lot of that stuff that you're seeing on social media is to project an image, right? People don't care about, you remember that? People don't care about the image. They really want to see you. People get attracted to you and how you are with your family. Maybe you're going to the movies and stuff like that. Little simple stuff. You don't have to act like you're on an island in Paris when you're really not there. It's not that big of a deal. Nobody's getting attracted to you because you go all over the place. They're attracted to you because they see how you project yourself online. So, and right, Laddie, the grass isn't greener on the other side. So true, because a lot of that stuff is fake. So don't think of the perfect. You don't live for the way that others live. Live for the way that your life is right now. So number 8. Not necessary to share or to retweet every little praise that you give other people. You don't have to share. Basically what that means, and I'm following my notes, you don't have to share every little thing that happens in your life. It's awesome. I mean, again, these are tips for if you're building a business. If you have friends and family and you're sharing stuff, that's awesome. But I'm talking to the business owner who is looking to build a business. You don't have to share every little thing. Everybody doesn't have to know every little thing. But just share important stuff in your life. Number 9, this is very important, especially the way that Facebook is right now. Make sure that you're engaging with others on social media. So you're liking, commenting, sharing other people's stuff. Because Facebook's algorithms, if you're not sharing, commenting on other people's stuff, then guess what's going to happen? Nobody's going to share and like your stuff. And it's not because of reciprocity or whatever the heck that word is, if I'm saying it wrong. It's not because of that. It's because Facebook feels like if you're not sharing, commenting, and interacting with other people, then they're not really going to share, and people are not going to see your stuff. So the more that you're interacting with prospects, with customers on Messenger, with prospects and customers on their page, guess what happens? Facebook will present you, I guess you can say, they'll give you a gift by sharing, by your customers and your prospects seeing your stuff on their newsfeed. Have you ever noticed if you talk to someone on Messenger, or if maybe you said happy birthday to someone and they said thank you back or something like that, if you had a recent interaction with someone and all of a sudden their stuff starts showing up in your newsfeed? I'm not lying. See, I wonder why. The reason why their information is showing, their posts and their pictures and stuff like that is showing up on your newsfeed is because you've had an interaction with them recently. So what I usually do with that is every day I'll send private birthday messages. I don't post it on their page. I actually send it to them in the messenger, so it's an interaction between me and that person. Maybe I can say, hey, they say happy birthday. I say, hey, thanks. What I mean? I'll say, yeah, you're welcome. And then we can keep that conversation going. So guess what happens with that conversation? Facebook will reward you because you're interacting with folks. They'll start showing your posts on that birthday recipients. They're going to start showing those posts on their news feed. So guess what? Maybe you shared a deal, or maybe you shared something happening. Maybe you showed a teammate getting a promotion. Maybe you showed yourself winning a gift, or maybe you showed, you shared something, I don't know, business-wise. That person's now going to see that post, and guess what? They're going to get in, they're going to want to say, hey, Lynette, what was that thing that you posted the other day? Your friend, maybe she hit a promotion in the company. What was that all about? Hey, that gives me a reason to check out with them. And Becky, yes, we are okay. Thank you. So that was number 9. Make sure that you're engaging with other folks because Facebook will reward you. So that's just a tip that I do every day. I do that happy birthday, send it through Messenger. So number 10, if you're going through Facebook, if you ever feel like you're overwhelmed, and this one may not be a business tip at all, but I think it's a business tip that I have to take into light myself too. If you ever feel like you hop on online and you're like, I don't even know what to do, I'm feeling overwhelmed, you know, maybe you're seeing people in your company, they're moving up, and you feel like you're stagnant, your business isn't going as fast as their business is, or whatever. You know what you need to do? You need to cut Facebook off. You need to cut it off. Maybe you need a break. Maybe you need to just sit back and refocus yourself, meditate if you have to, just take a break, watch a training video or do something, just get off of social media, maybe read a training tip, maybe a training webinar, whatever the case is. Maybe you need to take that time away from social media and just focus on your family. I know for me, the best tips that have worked for me when I'm like, I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, I don't even know what I should be doing. I don't even know. I mean, if you've ever felt like that, let me know. I know for me, what I do is I will literally take my phone, plug it up in the room in my room in the charger, and just clean, or just watch a movie, or just do something totally off of social media. Mind you, my business is all on social media, so sometimes it can't, but I will take that time off, because sometimes you just need to rest your brain. Go to the pool with the kids, or go shopping, or do something that's off of social media, so you're not overwhelmed with, you know, Sally who just got a promotion, and sometimes that stuff gets to you. But always keep in mind, make sure that you're celebrating others. If there's folks in maybe your team, in your business, maybe you're not moving up as fast as they are, but say congratulations, because guess what, when it's your turn, all those people are going to say congratulations to you. But like I said, sometimes you can get overwhelmed on social media. So nevertheless, I hope those 10 tips helped you guys. And actually, if you want to check, if you definitely do want to learn more about social media tonight, you can definitely hop on our next live webinar on social media. You can head over to lynetteBledsoe.net. Just hit the weekly webinar link at the very top. You can definitely join us for our next social media live training. But with that being said, those are 10 tips. Feel free to share this one with others. Hope that brought value to you. Definitely let me know. And if you watch the live replay, let me know which one of the 10 you liked. And if you're watching the replay, awesome. Let me know that you came back here and watched the replay, because I definitely want to give you a shout out. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.